Hey everybody, I'm back with another comparison, and this is the, what do they call it in this line? Barc Speeder. It's Barc Speeder. Okay, this is Mission Fleet, this is Galactic Heroes, and I've got Rex over here because I don't have my Obi-Wan handy, but he's around here, right? And I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison. Obviously, they're different, okay, but it's one vehicle that I have both of in Galactic Heroes and Mission Fleet, so wanted to do a comparison. This one is missing some styling features, okay? This one is your bigger, bulkier. If you're familiar with them, they've always been like that, okay? The bigger and bulkier. Now, let me go ahead and get the figures off. And alright, you can see what we have here. This one has a sidecar, which is really cool. Other people have been covering these vehicles, so I'm going to be doing mainly comparisons. I won't until I get something really cool, right? But this has a sidecar. I need to go back and watch the Barc scenes so I can see if there's a sidecar. I know there was a sidecar on a couple of episodes, but I don't remember if this was it. The sidecar is really neat. Pops right off. So since that one doesn't have it, I'll cover this one in a minute by itself, because it's neat. Okay, so this one has the blasters like molded in, built in. There's no chunky, big pew-pew blaster that sticks onto the side. And it also has hole to where you can put it on. But the styling between these two are different. You see what I mean? Okay, let me just go ahead and put that there so it sits nicely. This one has softer edges all over it, and in the middle, the fuselage is different. It's just different. You got some styling, they're just different. A lot of the styles are similar, but they're way different. Going from here, this has a small, this has a different design of nose cone than this one. Okay, they're both generally the same shape, but you see what I mean. And this one, the fins are, well, you see they're going off like that, whereas over here they're more, well, this one's bent because it's just got that way. I do need to do the hot water trick to bend it back. It's soft plastic. It bends back, but you got to do the hot water trick a couple times. And okay, you see some styling hints, like that little bump and that thing right there. Blaster here, blasters here. And then this part, this has a rounder, and this has a harder edge and a piece of frame right there, where this just has one part. That's more like, it's just a different design, totally different design. But they're supposed to be the same speeder, so whatever works, I guess. Both have these big blasters on the sides here. I guess they're blasters. They're definitely designed differently. And this has side wings, and that makes me think maybe this needs side wings like this one. I would like that. I kind of see where they were going for, but these are big and clearly separate. This is more like just a side panel that isn't separate. It's a piece of that engine, or whatever it is. And the intake's way different. Well, what I would call an intake is way different. And on here, the figure reaches the pedals while holding it. On here, it doesn't. It doesn't hold at all. Okay, now, and this has a neat play feature. It's pull back. This has no wheels. And the paint scheme is pretty much on par with each other. Oh, what's this? This got painted. This didn't get painted right. Hasbro, this didn't get painted right. You thought you weren't going to have any sticklers in the community watching your toys. Yes, we're here. Always watching. Okay. The seats are different. This has a cushion on it. This is more like a metal bench, but you can think that that's a nice padded seat. And this has, like I said, there's no weapon mount or accessory mount up there. Sorry, keep going to the side because my camera here is off to the side. I'm using my phone, and that's the comparison there. Now, since I also got the Rex mission fleet. He came with a walker. I didn't break out the walker yet. I'll do that in another video, maybe. I don't know yet. But here's Rex. He comes with, this is nice. He comes with 2 pistols and no holsters. That could have been done. That could have been done. And his, I forget what that's called right at the moment, moves around. It looks like it comes off if you pop his head off. I don't want to pop his head off. But I also wanted to compare to the Rex action, or Galactic Heroes action fleet. Oh my gosh. Okay. He only has 1 pistol, and everything is molded on, and his head is actually kind of clicky. It's strange. The other Galactic Heroes figures I have, the heads aren't clicky. His head's not clicky. Here's Cody, right? His head's not clicky. But his head is clicky. That's strange. Okay. And notice the detail work is there, right? Except on here, look here between these two. Talk about details of features, not design. Obviously, he's a big, thick, chunky guy, right? Look at, he's missing this. Oh, you know what? He's 1st gen armor. He's ARC Trooper. That's what's up right there. Hey, I bet that was a detail nobody really caught yet. He's 1st gen armor. See the helmet? And he's 2nd, 3rd gen ARC Trooper. Yeah, see that right there? So yeah, hey, there's a neat detail. I like 1st gen armor. I really do. Both have a comma, and it's just styled differently on behind them. They both have the same peg holes. His is a little bit bigger. Yeah, his are definitely bigger. I haven't measured what these are yet. They're crazy small, though. They are not your standard anything. Crazy small. And yeah, he has 1 pistol. He has 2 pistols, but no holsters. He doesn't have a holster either. But his blaster is molded in his hand. Okay. And there's those guys. Now, I wanted to come back to the sidecar. This is cool. The more I think about it, the more I remember, yeah, there was a sidecar on the Barc bikes. So I'm liking it. And they did, it's fun. It adds fun, you know. It mounts on the little slot peg slot to the bike over there. And one figure, let's see, can ride it effectively. Last is how uncivilized. There we go. And it stays on there. There's no gripping on the legs. It's all on the hand. And by the way, the hand fell off when I first opened this figure. And it seems to be kind of loose. So it just kind of pops off. I mean, there's no effort to pop it off. And no effort to pop it back on. Looks like it has 2 little clickies in there. But it came off as I took him out of the package. So that's nice. He does fit there. As long as you have his hand gripping the thing, he won't fall off because he's gripping the thing. The details are quite nice. And yeah, come on, focus. Everybody puts this because they have autofocus. I don't have that. Why do I do that? I see people do that. It doesn't work for me. The details are nice on this figure. Okay. And I think a friend of mine is covering this figure, so I will not. Obi-Wan Kenobi Clone Wars. So that's great. Goes on the Barc on a little, I showed you, like that. And that is the comparison of the 2 Barc speeders. This would have done good to have a sidecar. I think I remember hearing people asking, hey, will there be a sidecar? I don't remember anybody ever making one. And it could be done. I mean, it could be done fairly easy if you wanted to do the design work, it could attach to this thing right here. Just clip right there, and it would be on the side, you know. Fairly, not super easy, because if it was super easy, anybody would do it. And there we are. I wanted to do this little comparison, and mission accomplished. I should put Ahsoka on the sidecar because she wrote it in the series. Let's see here. Come on, Rex. Because you know all Jedi are crazy, and they still think that. Damn right, Rex. All Jedi are crazy. Okay. Thanks for watching. Just want to show Barc Speeder, or Barc Speeder Bike, compared to the Galactic Heroes Speeder Bike. Thanks. Out of here. Bye-bye.